Hello everyone. Today we're going to be talking about mature scents. Some of these I don't think I would talk about in any other context besides as a mature scent. Some of these will get their deserved spotlight today, but otherwise wouldn't. I would describe a mature scent as sophisticated, full-bodied. It could be vintage smelling, or it could just suit or give the impression of an elegant, mature woman, sometimes man as well. Most of these tend to be quite long-lasting, often beast mode. The first one I'm sharing with you is Mabelle Aroma Phoenix Flame, and it came out in 2024. This is a sweet, warm, spicy, masculine-leaning, vintage touch. Reminds me of my esoteric father's things, like dragon's blood, which is like a hard resin made from tree sap, and it's like crushed down and used for incense, or there's a traditional like coal burning incense that I've used it with. So you crush it down in a mortar and pestle, and then you light it on a coal disc, and it's very strong, very powerful, very spicy. And this reminds my boyfriend of his grandfather, sort of like a Vicks Vapor Rub smell, minty smell. It's like a fresh spiciness, but the vintage version, not the like modern blue perfume DNA, but the vintage fresh spicy version of that. It mixes this mint mixes with warm traditional spices like baking spices or incense. I really like this one. It's unique. It has a nostalgic, grandfatherly scent, or like you're coming home almost. In this video, I've decided to go over a bit more of the research side of some of these perfumes. So, Phoenix Flame was created by Mabelle Rama in 2024 and was created with their home country, Lebanon, in mind. It's supposed to reflect the resilience and groundedness of a phoenix eternally rising from the flames, almost as if nothing can hold you back, nothing can hold you down as long as you have this scent to return to. She undertook quite a journey to source the sumac tincture that she herself then got approved to use in the UK. I feel her intention with this one. I find it comforting and grounding, like a masculine version of a hugging perfume. Shout out to Claire Smith, Dr. Claire Perfume, for the reviews that led me to purchase this discovery set. Please check out her videos. They're analytical, they're detailed, they're informative, and it's all about fragrance. So if you're interested in that content, please check her out, link in the description. This next one is a bit difficult for me. This one is Lilac Love. It came out in 2016. It is a powdery lilac vintage. I would say like it's got 80s, 90s vibes. It's heavy, it's beast mode, it overpowers. I got it with a bunch of other samples, and it really overpowered the whole box. A winter spring scent in my mind. I could catch hints of fresh floral and lilac. I wish it was more of just lilac though. It's clean smelling, like a grandmother's bathroom in the 90s or 2000s. I like it the more I become acquainted with it. The florals are really on show here for sure. Lilac Love belongs to Amouage's Secret Garden collection, initially only launched in Russia and the UK. Its popularity then led to a worldwide release, and it's created by Natalie Lorson and Elise Bennett. It's meant to be a floral gourmand with a blend of flowers mixed with cocoa, tonka, and vanilla. But I interpret more strictly as a floral. Like it's just straight heavy floral to me. This one was recommended to be tested out on Danielle's channel at the Perfume Journal. Check her out. Her videos are captivating. They're also featuring often mature or vintage scents. This next one is called Poets of Berlin by Wilhelm Parfumerie. It was launched in 2018, designed by Jerome Epinet. It's a multi-dimensional fragrance. It's got a lot going on, like different things are happening, top note, middle note, and die down. It's heavy on the sweet fruitiness for me. I thought I would like this because it has a predominant woody accord, and descriptions from YouTubers made me think, like Perfumerism and Jordan Shooty made me think that I would like it because we have similar tastes, but it's just not for me. Really unnecessarily fruity and sweet for such a complex, expensive, niche perfume. Only during one wear did I ever get any sort of fantastic, woody, vetiver skin scent, but I never encountered it again, and I have tried several times, and it makes me think that it was just the cream underneath. The description offered for this perfume goes like this. Named for David Bowie's Berlin trilogy, Poets of Berlin is a subtly sugary confection of blueberry and lemon. But Poets of Berlin isn't just empty calories. Its vetiver undercurrent makes it the perfect perfume metaphor for the serious talent underneath Bowie's glittery glam. If I'm being honest, I can't see David Bowie wearing this perfume. I can see the vision, I can see the intention. This one is one of my least favorite on this list. I wouldn't say that this is a love. I just felt it was important to include because it's unique and it's viral as well. It has some viral popularity. I will say I do have a negative bias toward fruit, juiciness, and highly syrupy sweet fragrances. So please keep this in mind, and if you do like those things, this one might be worth checking out for you. The next perfume is Tom Ford Black Orchid. And this perfume is a nighttime favorite of Claire Smith, earlier mentioned, and in my opinion, somewhat masculine leaning. I can see why it would be a really great nighttime scent though. It has a vintage smell like an alcoholic Coca-Cola beverage mixed with aftershave and an 80s mustache. Like there's a particular image I'm picturing in my head. I'll see if I can find it. It's got licorice, spices, and the patchouli is quite noticeable. It has a fruity smell, but it's like a brown fruit, like a banana peel or a browned apple or a leftover lunchbox with hot fruit that's like on the verge of going bad, like hot oranges or something. I've kept this because it's an interesting scent. It's got truffles. I don't have very many perfumes with truffles. And I do like to smell it from the bottle. Don't like to wear it personally though. Legend has it that this fragrance is inspired by Tom Ford's obsession with trying to create a black orchid, a rare black orchid. He's quoted saying, "To me, it's the perfect flower, luxurious, elegant, pure, and sophisticated." So he enlisted the help of a horticulturist to cultivate it, and after multiple cross-pollination experiments to achieve the deepest, darkest petals that he was craving, the black orchid was officially born. And then he worked with master perfumers to replicate the quality of this flower into a perfume. And in 2006, Black Orchid the perfume was born. This next one I've mentioned before, it's one of my favorites. Came out in 2024. It's a powdery, sunny, sweet, vanilla, mature summer scent. It's like your sweet powder that's been baking in the sun. It reminds me of a cream summer dress. It has sips of white florals and a basking in solar notes. It's not vintage, it's just mature. The creator, Karina Chaz, said it's about creating warmth all throughout your life. And I feel that's exactly what this has done. It's really perfect for any age despite being on my mature list. Claire founded Dedcool at just 21 under the guidance and inspiration of her mother, who was a beauty formulator. It started as a small business, but has gained so much popularity, all worth checking out, especially the laundry detergent. Beautiful. Next, we have YSL's Black Opium Over Red. This came out in 2024. I do not own this one. This is the only one on the list that I don't own, just because I have quite a few other cherry scents, but it was on my wish list for an extended period of time, and I have had lots of interaction with this one. This smells like someone I knew in my childhood. It's mature and fancy, older, sexy woman. Sweet like a gourmand for sure. Very sugary and marshmallowy. Cherry as well, but with a sophisticated depth, with a mature depth. I picture a beautiful older woman dressed in black, drinking a cocktail alone in the shadowy corner of the bar with just a single toned leg sticking out of the darkness, cast in a soft light, and her sexiness just oozes from the black and red shadows. Think Selena Gomez's newer music videos, it's got that vibe. The scent is a flanker for Black Opium from 2014, which in turn is a flanker for YSL's original Opium from 1977. Despite this, it manages to stay modern and mature and sexy. This one does not exude a vintage quality either. It's best suited for fall or winter or as a nighttime perfume. This next one is one of my favorites on the list. It's the new Mara perfume from 2024. This is a mature skin scent. This is actually my favorite mature skin scent. It smells very addictive. This will likely be replaced with a travel as soon as I run out. It has an interesting combination of vintage and modern, which is what it's going for. That was the whole purpose. It's zesty, fresh, classic, mature, but still springy, still young. It's got sophistication. I love the actual bottle. It dies down to a beautiful amber musk scent over time. It works well on clothes as well. It has a crazy longevity if you spray it on clothes. My first impression was that I would wear this as a signature scent in another 10 years, like when I'm in my 40s. But I changed my mind. It's great now too. Like I love this now. This isn't something I want to wear in the future. This is something I want to wear now. And it's something that I kept thinking about after smelling it several times. And I'm so glad to have gotten a little sample of it. The website says, Retrospect is a return to fragrance the way it used to be made. It's a rich, nuanced scent that isn't confined to a singular moment or mood. So it's not just a scent for right now, but something you'll keep coming back to. This next one is a classic, especially for me. This is Alyssa Ashley Musk. I don't know if you can see it properly. And this perfume is something my mom used to wear when she was going out when I was a very young child. I loved the smell back then, but also simultaneously dreaded smelling it because I knew that she would be gone for the night. As a preteen, I began wearing it myself. And looking back, I can see why I love musky skin scents so much. It smells classic, very musky, complex, elegant, alluring, animalic, magnetic even. It was created in 1969, if you can believe it. Oldest one on this list. As a rebellion against the previous generation's sophisticated fragrances, the new focus was now on simple scents, essential oils, musky skin scents. Their musk oil, the smell of this but in oil form, was the first to be launched, and it was launched in this little cute heart-shaped bottle. And later they leaned more into the unisex aspect, making the packaging black and white with two intertwining gender symbols. The launch of Alyssa Ashley coincided with a period of social change, revolution, counterculture, where this fragrance resonated with this era's ideals, essentially, like a freedom, like a natural life, sensuality. It's interesting that the time of creation, it was a simpler scent meant to rebel against the complexities of its competitors and predecessors. But now, I would consider it a sophisticated, mature scent that newer generations are rebelling against. Consider the simple and mostly one-note, highly popular Kaoli fragrances, or the Nemat oils from the 90s or molecular skin scents. They've all taken simplicity one step further. This next one is also another one of my favorites. This is Indigo by Nest. This is from 2014. This is also recommended by Perfumerism and Jordan Shooty, link in the comments. Check out the channels if you haven't already. I enjoy watching both of them very much. Emma from Perfumerism says this reminds her of rain, and I see that. It's very flowery and deep. There's like a touch, like a little smidge of like a grandma's floral bathroom design. Like 0.05% grandma's bathroom added. Once applied to the skin, it smells marvelous. It's like I'm lying in a beautiful purple flower garden with rain dropping all down on me, but very fresh, the rain has just started. It's a very light spring mist rain. I can detect sweet tea. It smells very good. It's floral, of course, but it's a purple or blue floral. It's not white floral or yellow floral at all. Oh, it smells so good. It's a fig and tea scent. It doesn't last horribly long. So this was designed exclusively for Sephora with the characteristic accompanying artwork of Mary Delaney. And she was an expert at decoupage, flower, and plant art, and Nest drapes their bottles in her designs or designs inspired by her as an homage to her. The scent itself was inspired by a unique Moroccan tea aroma the founder had encountered on a European trip in '92 when she was still fresh in the industry. This next one, Chloé Eau de Parfum by Chloé from 2008. It's very addictive to smell from the bottle. I've been on a journey with this scent. I came late to the party, first smelled this in 2023. Initially, I felt it was like old school, like reminding me of high school. But as my nose refined with time within the fragrance community, I did end up appreciating it. I was going to declutter it, but I regretted the possibility of losing such a strong rose reference, and so I kept it. In smaller doses, it can be lovely to wear. It's not youthful, though. I don't pick up on any fruitiness or lychee. Thankfully, though, because I don't really like lychee. It's sharp and screechy, more than most. I find it interesting once again that an older perfume from 2008 was once designed to appeal to the younger masses, and now it synonymously represents mature, fresh floral. At least for me. Like, I'm sure other people still do find this a youthful scent, but that's what I'm getting very strongly from this, is mature, fresh floral. Next, we have Musk Bath and Body Works. This one came out in 2024. It is a clean, powdery, musky, maybe a bit salty cashmere scent. Still has a hint of sweetness or juiciness, like a hint of fruitiness or something. But this really reminds me of older 90s musk perfumes. It's very light, it's very sheer, it's airy. It's the color it is. It's a very light pink scent. Easily wearable, easily layerable. A solid B, for sure, a solid B. I think it reminds me of my mother in the 90s, and that's why I'm putting this on the mature list. That's why it's giving me this mature element. I did read some reviews, and some other people have described this as youthful. So consider this one as more of a strong bias. I do think this is mature, but other people might disagree. The next one is Nosferatu, Eau de Macabre by Heretic. I love that, Eau de Macabre. I hope they release more with that. It's from 2024. It was released alongside the movie. This one starts off, stay with me, this one starts off like you're running barefoot through an abandoned, gothic, damp, mossy, overgrown castle. You're running barefoot in a vintage, dusty, flouncing wedding dress. It might even be gray at this point because of how long it's been sitting there. It's tight bodiced, and you have this bouquet of withered purple flowers that's trailing behind you as you're running, and it's pedaling down on the stone-floored petals that are a permanent fixture of this abandoned castle. The smell is these purple petals falling onto the wet, damp stone. So that's how it starts off. And then she escapes into a graveyard where the wet, minerally stone smell is really prevalent. And they're laid on the graves. It's foggy. It's just past dusk. She almost escapes. Almost. But the monster hunting her catches up, and she finds her eternal resting place in this beautiful field of dewy flowers that she had seen picked and that were withered on top of the graves earlier. So that's sort of like the image I get. It starts off heavy on the petrichor, obviously, from my description, but like not a fresh rain, more like water has continually dropped down over and over again on this mossy stone. It's been rained on many times over and over. It's never really had the chance to dry. And it has this permanent smell of damp. And then this is mixed with lilac and violet and iris. And at this point, the scent is just really interesting. Like, I don't know if it has wearability for the first like 30 minutes because of this unusual scent. I had to look up what Nagarmatha was, and it's a nutgrass with Ayurvedic medical properties, which is cool. This perfume smells like the atmosphere, which is a bit odd. Like, it's a bit odd to smell like an environment for the first half hour anyways. It's like a space. You're not smelling like a person, you're smelling like an environment. So thankfully, after that first half hour, it dies down to a really beautiful, soft, floral skin scent with a faint similarity to Indigo by Nest. It blends with my skin chemistry really well. I initially was thinking that I wouldn't like it and that I was sort of regretting not just getting a small sample of it, but I did end up really liking it. It's definitely got like 80s romance novel cover vibes. I was worried it wouldn't have wearability, but it does. It does. And my boyfriend particularly likes this scent. So as I said, it's a collab between Heretic and the movie production. And it feels like more than any other perfume, this one truly captured its inspiration. I'm so excited to see weird collabs like this, like with hotels or movies or even circuses, like that's or video games. That's exciting. I'm excited about that. Love that. Horror themed or experience themed perfumes are definitely my jam, although they're not something I want to necessarily wear every day. It's like one of the most exciting and interesting things in this industry. I want to do a video where I match a perfume with a liminal space. I think that would be really fun, so that's a future idea. The last one I have is Alien Goddess by Mulger. This one came out in 2021. I think a lot of people will be surprised to find this ending off my mature list because it was campaigned towards Gen Z. It had Willow Smith starring in the adverts. Regardless, I'm not sure if it's possible for Mugler to create a genuine, youthful, or juvenile scent. The underscoring essence of Mugler, at least for me, is maturity. Although I will say, I haven't really got my nose on a wide array of the collection. I'm sort of basing this off of maybe like 4 perfumes that I've smelled, so it's probably not really fair. It's one of the only designer DNA scents I really enjoy besides YSL's Libra. I find it fresh and citrusy, but still feminine. It's sophisticated, it's got a touch of vanilla. Very addictive smell, very addictive. As you could see, I kept opening the bottle and smelling it. This is entirely modern. but it's elegant and mature in the sense that this would really suit someone of an older age. I pulled a review from Fragrance of Aromas. I thought that summarized it really well. Mulger invites us to launch on a journey to a celestial realm where divine femininity reigns supreme. The fragrance is an homage to the powerful and nurturing essence of goddesses, imagined in a modern and cosmic context. Inspired by the idea of a mythical queen from another world, Alien Goddess embodies a sense of ethereal beauty and strength, inviting wearers to embrace their inner divinity. And I thought that was a perfect summary. And that's all I have for you today, folks. I hope you enjoyed my researched format today, and let me know in the comments what your favorite mature scents are. And that's everything. Thanks for joining me. Bye.